what is this? Well, we're talking about clinical hypnotherapy as a second career. So I think one of the first things I'll start off with here is just to briefly put that into perspective before we look into the historical aspects of it. And I think anyone who is a hypnotherapist and has trained as a hypnotherapist, we do find it as a very rewarding profession. It's a profession where you can take your own control of your life, but you're also very much helping other people to take control of their life. And I think that's one of the most amazing aspects of what we do as hypnotherapists, is the ability to have somebody come and see you who really does have all sorts of problems within their life, and to help them. Please note, I don't do it as a hypnotherapist, that's not my role, but to help that person to overcome their own challenges, connect them with their inner resources, help them to process through all sorts of elements, to being able to be in control of their life and move on into their life with whatever problem they have been seeing me for resolved, and with the skills to resolve many of their own problems and many other problems they might encounter in their daily life. We also need to understand it's a therapy in its own right. For a long period of time, it was seen as being an adjunct therapy. People within the medical professions used to, or some people within the medical professions used to view it as an adjunct therapy. And what that means is you need to be trained in all sorts of other things in order to then be able to use hypnotherapy. And as hopefully you'll discover when through this this presentation, that is not the case. Training as a hypnotherapist is training in a therapy of its own right. And it is now seen very much within the medical and the psychotherapy fields as a therapy in its own right. However, having said that, the beauty about this is it also integrates with other therapies. So as a hypnotherapist, what we tend to find when we're training people is that people with other therapy backgrounds come into hypnotherapy, and then they discover that it is a skill that they can add in as a pathway in its own right for their therapy, or certainly to become adjunctive to what they're doing.